listening and not hearing anyone, so they already know this is going to be some kind of a B play. They can't slow it down. If they want to do this, they might as well keep going. Stadodo, he's going to get one kill, but Refresh gets another one. Nice flank all the way into the back of the site. Just able to take him out, and he gets another one, taking down Tessus. This is looking good. Third kill of the round for Just. It's Cadian in a one verse.
That he's an all-around player, that he can do it all. He said it in an interview on HLTV recently going into this match that he feels like, you know, I can op, I can rifle, I can do it all. The complete player. So Saw are going to need him to prove that. They're going to need him to back up those words in this match.
Especially very good timing. So yeah, we're not slowing down here. They're going to find Shush. He will get the one kill, and I don't really mind that that Arki's pushed all the way deep in there, but his teammates definitely could have probably followed a little bit further in, and they have more smokes. I mean, they can really block them off here. They don't actually have to fight them all that much. So yeah, there we go. More grenades up. The bomb plant is safe, and I think they should be in a fine position now. But a moment there where things could have got even worse. I think Shush actually will get one more kill. The Dodo and Just with some pretty decent spray, and now it's just Mudurus, or Mutt if you prefer, on his own in a 1 versus 2. The bomb is planted for him though, and he does have a bit of an advantage. They're going to double team him to take him down instead, and the bomb plant, well, it's going to be diffused. I don't think that was necessary at all. I think Saw could have won this round like 10 different ways.
How? Okay, give us an example.
Well, if you're the first, you and everyone else knows that you probably will. Oh, Tessus, nearly a double there, but Arki, what a beautiful return. He's lighting them up over on the ramp. A big double kill for him. And it's a 4-on-3. Cadian is here alone until Shush shows up. Remember, he's low from earlier. Never mind. He's just wall-banged down. I guess that's how you do it. Fair play.
Yeah, Heroic getting checked. I like this. This round was all about Heroic being very aggressive, trying to take the fight to Saw and try to demoralize Saw. Because if Saw are just feeling like, oh man, we're getting beat up already, this sucks. But this is it's kind of backfired on Heroic now, where they played aggro mid, looking for a fight. They didn't find anybody, and then they decide, okay, we're going to play aggro ramp.
Find someone to shoot at here, coming out of the smoke and nearly catching Tessus. I can't believe he's alive, and he's finally going to be dead. But look at how it's selling it. Well, maybe not actually. Refresh and Shush are still over on the other side. They've still kept 2 people here for seconds, and the bomb plant is not even going to happen. Oh wow, I don't think they were expecting for that strong of a hold on the bomb site. No one really was. Yeah, pretty standard setup here. 3 at the A ramp, just down in the middle, and Shush over on this side. He actually flashed, but he still gets a kill. That drops the bomb. It's a bit awkward, but they can pick it up obviously on the T side. They're going to try and see if they can open this up, but now it is back to a double setup. Sound had rotated in from middle instead. So yeah, a lot of targets here. Not necessarily easy to hit. And Shush is just behind those metal beams, hiding.
Just was close enough to hear the rotation as well. It's a question of whether Roman picks that bomb up or not and comes towards A, because Just is working his way up onto the A site. He knows that the defense is rotated.
They definitely know this has been unoccupied. They know that something could happen. A little bit of timing there. Refresh going to be going down, but walks back into the AWP, and that means Roman's alone. 1 versus 3, and he's already out looking for the kill. He knows that he's going to have to even this up before it comes to a fight. Otherwise, it's going to be real trouble, and he's shot at the back by Tessus. So Heroic, they will...
It seems like they really do have... the superior firepower, and well, I mean there are very few weaknesses on a statistical rating for Heroic. So I mean, Heroic could be in that similar position where starting off slow and then this happens.
Yeah, this is really good. They wanted to punish that AWP because they knew that from the last round, and so Heroic actually preempting that and bringing a bodyguard in with an M4. So sure, like they can flash their way around the corner and stop you all from getting a clean shot. But all they're doing is jumping right into Refresh and that big double kill. So, yeah, that you're going to feel really red. Because obviously that is a good plan. Otherwise, if the orb is alone in middle, which a lot of the time it definitely could be on this map, you could maybe flash your way into it. You could push them back and claim that space, but it just doesn't work out that way. So instead...
But I mean, I have yet to see a CS pro do that. I'm waiting.
It's coming. Ooh, Justin Tessus, I don't know. I guess also some confidence on his side. There's really no reason he shouldn't be confident either. They're on the A ramp, but look at Refresh. He's already flanking them. They're so boxed in, and they have no idea. Tessus doing even more work, and I feel like now you're starting to get that sense that maybe Saw are just a little bit outclassed here. Even if it's early on, this is kind of terrifying. Great double kill from Arki. He's done that. I think it's his 3rd double kill maybe at this point, maybe even 4th. Stadodo taking down Cadian, but that flank should still be pretty dangerous. And it's a little bit shocking that Heroic didn't even want to use that. They took fights way before they needed to. Just wait for the flank, and it's going to be fine. Refresh getting that kill. Bomb!
Oh,
It's
no.
going to be planted, but Not before a double kill. The Dodo now in a 1 versus 2, and they know where he is as well. Got no more nades. Some pretty good spray, actually, and he'll take down Shush. He's got another chance at it. Looking for the head of Refresh. And there's plenty of time on that bomb. He's going to tap it once, baiting him into it, and has to run back around the corner. Now the hunt is on, but it's going to be Refresh. 3rd kill to save the round, and 8-2 in their favor.
Monster clutch for Refresh. And Stododo, that was a chance to prove yourself. You know, talking about making that...
I'm kind of sad that more teams on the CT side aren't doing this thing where they try and explode the bomb planter. Instead, it's Tessa's flashed in. I feel like that could have even done way more damage. Cadian stuck on a wall, I do believe. Refresh jumping and shooting, and finally decides to go up on the box to take down Roman. So, 3 versus 2. Shush is starting to make his way over. 40 seconds to try and get something done. The bomb is going to be planted. And no grenades in return, but they do have a lot for the after plant. Yeah. I wouldn't count on it. There's another smoke now. It's just impossible to see where you're actually aiming. He's thinking about it, but he's not pulled the trigger yet, and it's going to be a full-on defuse. Oh, man. He had the right idea. Tricky, right?
Well, it's where Heroic are, again, they get that warm-up period where they try to figure out, they're trying to get the measure of you, right? How hard do you... I haven't found anybody mid, but they're going to be able to quickly rotate as well.
Yeah, so once again, a really good call here. They found the right spot where the weakness is. Now, they don't have any really that many nades this time to block anything off, so that's why Refresh was able to get that kill just basically for free. There's the smoke finally. So they actually did have enough nades to block some of this off, and it's a bit upsetting to see them not be able to do that before they lose someone, right? It'd be cool to set that up so that they come in and it's a 4-on-4. Cadian is sneaking in behind. They are already thinking about it, but he's got that AWP. He's got a big advantage. Well, he doesn't have no advantage at all. He's got shot in the face, but I thought he would have had a big advantage. Now Dave picked up the AWP, and it's a 3-on-3 for the retake. There is a smoke up on Stout, so he could do some good work with that, just trying to block off the defuse. And actually, ooh, it's planted behind the box, and now the smoke is on top. This is a big problem. Muterus goes down, and they can't stop the defuse. It's going to come all the way through, and Aki goes down. It's Refresh with a quad kill, and
he's going to spot you, and then he doesn't have the angle there necessarily. Here's that bullying play, though, once again, pushing mid like that. Heroic just trying to get in there and fight.
Oh, I can't believe Roman didn't win that fight. It looked like he had the superior angle. Tess is finally not winning an opening battle there.
They don't have any smokes, that's the issue here.
Yeah, you're right.
So it is going to come down to these flashes.
Well, I said it. I was saying it 2 rounds ago. It's the Dodo and Arki left. Oh, another clutch type scenario here. The man down, and now down to a 1-on-3 for Arki. He's been playing very well, though. If anyone could do it, maybe it's him, but he's forced into it. And because of that smoke and the position of it, he just can't even see Cadian coming up from that ramp. He's going to go down, and it will be yet another round for Heroic.
Nobody's playing aggro from mid, then they can kind of start spreading out again, and we're going to get a little bit of a slower paced round. Nicely done.
Can't shoot what you can't see kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, fair enough. Ooh, Shush, yeah, he should be dead, but somehow he still gets to adjust. I feel like, yeah.
You gotta have that name, and the name switch. You know, it's your spirit animal, man. It's just what's allowing you to channel your inner beast.
Oh no, was that through? Okay, I think it was just through the side of it. Fair enough. I was getting worried for a bit. Maybe change the resolution. That could also sensitivity. Do all of it all at once. It's gonna be fine. Cadian, a little bit of a tag, just trying to hunt him down, and he will actually be successful in that. But potentially lose the round here. They're going to try and see if they could get it done, and no counter nades are coming up. Yes, Down is the one flanking, in fact, and he's almost caught doing that. Does get the kill anyway, and he's ready, I think, for Just. It was weak from earlier, from that shot from Cadian, but not weak enough to not live through that. So, pretty impressive. Thought he was going to be dead. Triple kill from Just right now. And no smokes this time for Heroic to block that bomb off. So they're going to tap it once, trying to bait the fight. And now Refresh is feeling very much alone. A quad kill for Just to win the round. In this corner that normally gets Molotov, but obviously when you don't have one, well, they have one, but normally in a pistol round, you don't. They plan for it. That's so unlikely. And if you're Arki, you just must be thinking, what are these nerds doing? Why are they having Molotovs in the pistol round to do that? Shush, you must have seen something before he got flashed, and they're just ripping them apart. Again, they actually did execute into a 4-man setup, but because they had the right grenades and they had the right follow-through, they just didn't stop. It just works so beautifully. And at the end of it, it's going to be a round for Heroic. Never forget that, guys. Never have that on. I hope no one's playing with that. It's a real nightmare.
Well, you know, right now everybody's going, well, why don't you Have your exec, Anders. Are you not pro?
Actually here. The problem is, if they don't check Tessus, it can still be pretty uncomfortable. He's gonna go down. He was on 16 health, so... But now they should know. They should try and get here, and yeah, Heroic, they are gonna speed it up instantly. They know we've been made. Everything has been found out. The only chance we have is to exploit this little window of time where we can get into the B-bomb site, and that's what they're doing. But already showing up in a pretty heavy fashion is Saw. Out in the opens to Dodo. He's gonna be going down, and just like that, it's back into a 2-on-2. Bit of a flank coming in, and... Uterus, if you could just see through the smoke, he could have already had the kill, but they just spin around, and it's Shush at the end with a nice get push to talk. Oh no.
Nowhere to go.
Oh, that's very uncomfortable.
And so it's been a long time coming that we've had a team like Saw start to get into these bigger tournaments. And so they survived the qualifier, which is already just an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, now it's getting even more brutal.
But yeah, exactly. Now you're here on the main stage, and well, this is the elite that you're going up against.
Definitely not easy, is it? Tessus, yeah, ready for that. Even low on health, he's able to get that headshot immediately. The bomb, I mean, the best he could do is make them blow up, I think. Still would be fun, but even that's not going to happen. Taking down Tessus with a tripping, so
not happening.
Have to give it up.
I mean, this is a bit of that old guard, right? You know, the Arky, Uterus. Right, this guard that's been around for quite some time, and well, the new talent that's been coming up and wanting to make a difference, right? Stododo, Just, these guys are here competing, and they are capable. It's just there's a huge experience gap essentially between what they're competing in right now and how teams like Heroic are going to play.
Yeah, and I feel like Heroic Gold are just on such a hot streak right now, and that's
they can do no wrong.
Yeah, because you mentioned this earlier. I think it's a fair point, right? That at least they're not boot camping anymore, Heroic, and you would have hoped if you were Saw that maybe that would cool them down, but it doesn't seem to be the case at all. They're kind of just, you know, they seem pretty much unstoppable at the moment. 5 versus 1 to try and save the map. It's Romance sneaking in, and they're everywhere. It's got to be 16-14 in favor of...